Akane! This island is full of mysteries. There might be a tower that reaches the heavens, or a strong dude sealed up in an electric jar. Alright, doesn't matter what it is, let's go find it. They say the world is full of treasure. Spent time today getting dragged around by Akane while we search for treasure. Oh. It's a very innocent little girl thing to be doing, kind of. Akane likes, 8. 8. This? Is that 8? I can't even tell. 5, 6, 7, 8. Pre-packaged orzotto. A dish made from boiled pearl barley. It is very nutritious and high in fiber. It also tastes good with beef tongue. This is awesome! What the heck is it? You're giving this to me for free? I feel kinda bad. Heh, thanks! Hey, you! You're like really small. Harvey? It's Hajime. Alright, that's it. I was close though. Anyway, are you even eating? I don't really have much of an appetite, but I am eating regularly. I see. Then it's okay. Whenever I see small things that don't look like they're eating much, I can't help but feel worried. You can't survive if you don't eat when you can, you know? Well, it's true that eating is necessary, but aren't you going a little overboard? Even though Akane eats a lot, it might be okay because she exercises a lot. That metabolism... What? Of course not. That's normal back home. Hey, Akane. I've been wondering about this for a while, but about your home. Oh, that's right. She has a... Yeah, something about her mom and like multiple boyfriends and Huh? It's not that big of a deal. The only major difference is that I have about 7 little brothers and sisters and my parents don't work. The only thing? What the heck? You know, how every time you get a new mom or dad, you get new siblings too? Well, that's why I don't really exactly know how many siblings I have. That's really messed up. Then you took on part-time jobs to support your family? Yep, gotta feed the little ones, you know? When I had my waitressing gig, I'd sometimes borrow leftovers to bring home. I got paid an hourly wage and I also got tips too, which was pretty sweet. Oh, so kinda like the ultimate imposter then. They both, they come from a poorer background, so they stuff themselves to make up for it. Oh, and I got to keep my panties on too. I didn't let customers motorboat me either. Of course. Why are you so mad? I mean, you're a girl. Don't talk about keeping your panties on so casually. Oh, I see. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry too. I shouldn't have asked such personal questions. This is so awkward. Huh, I remember now. I've been yelled at like this before. Back when I was waiting tables, there was this weird old dude who used to come all the time. He was a gymnastics coach. I wasn't really into sports and especially not gymnastics. But no matter how much I punched and kicked him, he was pretty persistent. In fact, he looked like he was enjoying it too. He kept telling me I had an amazing body. He was seriously a gross old dude. But thanks to him, I was able to move out with my siblings and find a new home for us. I see. I think that's good though. Yeah. I think I'm gradually starting to understand Akane a little better. Everyone? Yeah, it seems like most of the people come from a not privileged background. In fact, I can't really think of anyone who comes from a privileged background right now. Hajime! Hajime's rich as hell, right? Yeah. How ironic, the one person without the ultimate. Hope's Peak ring, school ring emblazoned with the Hope's Peak Academy school crest. It stands as proof of friendship between those who spent their youth together. Huh, you're giving this to me? You know me so well, thanks! Man, I'm starving. Hey, let's go find some food. Hector? Hajime. I want to believe she's just playing with me and doing this on purpose. Hey Hajime! I found a place that might have a lot of awesome things. Come on, let's go! Akane grabbed me by my arm and dragged me to the beach. Ooh! What? The storage room inside the old building.
Oh.
Monomi will let you in if you just ask her. She sure is a pushover. I found out that there's canned food here. Isn't that awesome? Since there's no one here, you can, borrow as much as you want. Ha! It's a canned food party! Akane's eyes lit up from being surrounded by food. She sort of looked like a little kid. Yeah, canned food, that's totally like a poor person thing. When she looks this happy, it's hard for me to want to stop her. Not that I'm saying people who eat canned food are poor, but I think poorer people who are not as well off, have a lot of canned food because it's cheap and you can store it for a long time. Score! When things don't make sense, the only thing I can do is stuff my face. As long as I can eat and move my body, that's when I feel like I'm alive. That's all I need. That's very Akane, I think, but is that really okay? For people, things are never that simple. She might have something on her mind. She sounds like she's trying to convince herself. Maybe what she really means is... Are you worried about something? What are you talking about? I don't really worry about things. There's no way I'd ever worry about anything. Really? Everybody has things they worry about. Yeah, I can think of one thing off the very top of my head already. She just mentioned she had like 7 siblings and her parents don't work, right? So if she's the only person who works, who's feeding her family? People feel hesitant or uneasy, and sometimes you just need to vent about it. It's wrong. I'm not that weak. Did she lock me out? Akane swung her arm and hit the light switch. It's only dim, but I should still be careful. So much for that. What's that white thing? Whoa. Huh? I somehow managed to turn on the light and... Oh, she's afraid of the dark. I saw Akane crouched on the ground, trembling next to a white sheet. Could it be because something like, Remember at the tower, the strawberry tower, she was saying that the crappy room was better than her own place already? It could be that maybe they were so poor they couldn't even have stable electricity. It probably fell from the shelf when I walked into it. Ghost! It's not a ghost, it's just a sheet. Liar. I'm not lying, see? Look at your feet. Right? Forget about what you saw just now. Huh? If you tell anyone, I'll kill you. If I even catch you thinking about it, I'll kill you. I'll get you for this. I kinda just left. Okay. I don't know if I should remember this or forget about it. But I never thought I'd ever see Akane make a face like that. Oh, she's afraid of ghosts. So I guess she can't get along well with Sonia then. For some reason, my heart was still racing, so I left the area. Hajime. Oh, she remembered my name! You made sure you forgot what you saw, right? What I saw? Oh, you mean when we were in the storage room? I'll kill you! This anger is the real deal. I don't think she's just embarrassed about what happened. Still, I think everyone is afraid of something. Plus, it's normal to be scared, and you're a girl, so... Stop it! Just stop it! Don't treat me like I'm weak! Huh? I'm not weak. Being weak is bad. If you get kicked around and beat up, or cry and scream that there's no food or medicine, no one will help you. And the next time I say someone's name, I might be talking about a dead body. That's the kind of place I grew up in. Weak people die and there's nothing you can do about it. No matter what happens, you can't complain. What's wrong with being weak? It's normal to be weak. Humans feel overwhelmed sometimes and even cry. I know I do, so what's wrong with that? I don't think real strength means you don't accept your weaknesses. I think real strength means you overcome them. Yeah, Akane. She's... yeah, really afraid of appearing weak. It's weird. When I talk to you, I feel like I'm getting really weak or something. I was much stronger when I was alone. Stop saying things that don't make sense! Akane, how can I get through to her? I need to explain this in a way that Akane will understand. Something about food, yes! Too many cooks spoil the broth? Does that apply in this situation? Yeah, that doesn't make any sense! Doesn't that mean food gets ruined when there are too many people in the kitchen? Yeah. Wait, what's the question even about? Are we talking about, showing weaknesses? How should I put this? You know, as long as we all run a red light... You can't do that! That's dangerous! You get run over! You're right. But I get what you're trying to say. When everyone's together, they can make up for their weakness. That's what you mean, right? But you can't run a red light! Not ever! You're right. Oh, so running a red light is not okay, but stealing is? She's probably sensitive about stuff like this because she has younger siblings. You're not weak at all, Akane. You don't need to try so hard by yourself. Especially in this situation, we should all work together and do our best, right? I offered my hand and Akane cautiously gripped it. Just as I thought, her hands were very warm. Coach Nekomaru said something similar. But I didn't understand, so I didn't listen, but... somehow, I understand now. Your words make sense to me. Wow, Hajime.
おめえ、あったかいな。誰かをあったかいなんて思うの初めてだ。
Oh. Akane gripped my hand tightly. I feel a strong bond forming between Akane and me. That's right, we're not alone. We can move forward and overcome our worries and hesitations. I hope Akane, who's been living alone her whole life, is able to understand that, even if it's just a little. Aww. Well, starving for affection. Starving is right. Yeah, they still try to make some of the girls go end up with Hajime, but it's not as extreme as the first one, which I think is better. Because the first one was just like, oh, why do I love you so much, Makoto? But you know, this one, it's a little toned down. I think it's a little bit better overall. Peach muscle. Whoa, is that made of steel? After talking to Akane about some other things, I returned to my cottage. Kazuichi! Should I have any expectations for this other than you trying to pick up girls? Man, I'm a little bored. Are you bored too? Then let's think about how we can kill time. Spy on girls. I killed time today by thinking about how to kill time. Excellent. Yup. Kazuichi likes... 47. What is that? Oh! Radio sonde? What is this? A meteorological instrument that measures the temperature, humidity, and barometric pressure by shooting a balloon into the sky. Ah! Not really to do with fixing things, but seems like it's something that has a lot of components to it, I guess. Huh? You're serious? You're seriously gonna give me that? Crap. I'm starting to get really excited here. Jeez. Why aren't there any vehicles with engines on this damn island? That's right. I'll take anything. A go-kart, RC toys, a baby carriage. A baby carriage? Just let me tinker with something. Baby carriages don't have engines. There's nothing I can disassemble, so I took apart the alarm clock inside my room. And when I did that, I couldn't put it back together. What? Oh, so there are times when even the ultimate mechanic can't fix something. Of course, that sort of thing happens to me all the time. One time I was tinkering around without thinking before I realized it, I made some kind of car thing. For some reason, the things I fix always end up being some kind of vehicle. I don't understand that at all. I don't mind messing around with the frame or connecting the electrical equipment. But guys definitely need something with a rumble and some bam bam bam. Hey Hajime, you know what I'm talking about, right? You know what I really want right now? Kazuichi is really probably talking about a... You just said engine, but I feel like that's... Bam bam bam? Hair dryer? Hair dryer is pretty loud. Can we just go with the obvious thing then? Are you kidding me? Oh my god! Isn't this answer a little bit too simple? You're talking about an engine, right? That's what you want to mess around with? That's right. That's exactly it. How come you don't just stay on that place on, was it Third Island? The Electrical Avenue place. Disassemble, reassemble, see how it goes. Disassemble, reassemble, see how it goes. Doing that over and over gets my brain moving. I really miss the smell of oil. You're right. I haven't really smelled anything like that since we came to this island. But even if there was a car here, you couldn't drive it since you don't have a driver's license, right? That's what you think. There's no way I'd do something annoying like that. I just get motion sickness anyway. I just really like the feeling of an engine running. I like all kinds of machines, but vehicles are definitely the best of the best. After all, they look so awesome. Man, I really want to go home soon and start working on my bike again. Oh, you're even making a bike, huh? My dream machine is seriously awesome, you know? According to my calculations, it has a top speed of 585 miles per hour. Man, I really miss tinkering with that thing. Oh, but it obviously wouldn't be street legal, and since I get motion sickness, I can't ride it anyway. What's the use of making a ride that you can't even use? I don't understand that at all. Just for the love of it, right? It's actually pretty awesome to see that all the ultimates, they really, well, I think Leon was pretty much the only exception, but even then he still liked baseball. But everybody is really in love with their craft, and I think having passion about something is really something that makes a person attractive. So it's really nice to see. After talking with Kazuichi some more, I went back to my room. Lilienthal's Wings, a model left by flight engineer Otto Lilienthal. It's filled with the dreams of those who aim for the sky. Engines! Huh? You're serious? You're seriously gonna give me that? Yes, yes, yes! Hey, Hajime, do you have a dream for the future or something? I've never really thought about it. Maybe I've forgotten what it was. How about you? Do you have one? Well, you know, sort of, since I'm a mechanic. There's not much a guy like me can do besides tinker with machines. So if I'm gonna reach for the stars, then that's the only one for me. NASA? Do you mean an F1 racer? Motion sickness! Hell no! Something bigger and faster! Never mind. Don't even think about it. You'll just laugh. You'll definitely laugh at me. No! People being passionate about things they like, that's so good. That's so good. See? I told you! Your face is totally giving it away! I'm making a face? Don't you get it? I mean, if I'm talking about the best machine, then I'm obviously talking about that. Just don't even think about it. Forget about it already. Make up your mind. Does he want me to guess or not? The thing Kazuichi probably wants to talk about is a rocket ship. Yeah, NASA. Laugh all you want. I don't care. Why would I laugh? That sounds amazing. Seriously? I see. I see. Don't you think rockets are amazing? They're the biggest and fastest. They're the very top of the vehicle food chain. But still, there's just one thing I'm worried about. No matter how hard I work to make such an awesome machine, there's no way I can give a girl a ride in one. Yeah, if you get motion sickness in the car, you'd have a really bad time inside a rocket. But a fantasy like that is very you, I guess. If you ever overcome your motion sickness, I can totally imagine you riding a motorcycle with a girl. You'd probably hang out with a bunch of delinquents and get into all kinds of trouble too. So you think so too? I mean, it's normal to think like that. Kazuichi, did something happen all of a sudden? It's nothing. I just remembered something I need to do, so later. Oh, for some reason, Kazuichi abruptly walked away. I don't really know why his attitude suddenly changed. I don't know either. Can we see the turning point? Oh my god, that name font color, Jesus. So yeah, I don't think Kazuichi appreciated that Hajime just assumed that he was like a delinquent guy, which he totally looks like, but he hasn't really shown himself to be that type though. While still holding on to some hazy thoughts, I decided to go back. Old-timey radio, a radio with a retro exterior but state-of-the-art technology inside. All you gotta do is now create a radio station. Maybe we can ask Junko about that. Somehow I'm already losing confidence in myself. Well, it's not like I had any confidence to begin with. Damn it, why did this have to happen? I want to go home already. Kazuichi seems pretty depressed, both physically and mentally. Get a hold of yourself. I'm sure there must be some way. Come on, you know what they. Where there's a will, there's a way, right? Hajime. Isn't that kinda lame? It's your fault for complaining. Well, that's true. Sorry. Alright, let's get pumped up and look for a way to escape. He sure recovers quickly. But still, all the machines here that have engines like airplanes and ships, they're no good. We might as well put pedals on the ship and pedal boat off this island. We could even make it swan-shaped too. What do you mean might as well? That reminds me, I would get yelled at a lot for modifying various things at school and at home. My greatest invention was attaching an engine to the machine that draws the chalk lines on the soccer field. That sounds amazing, because as far as I know, that thing is manual right now.
Yeah.
But it escaped through the school entrance at full speed without curving or stopping. Obviously, you'd be yelled at for that. Hey, Hajime, if by chance, what if it's impossible? That Monokuma bastard's rule is that only one person is able to escape. That rule doesn't matter. We will never kill someone. It's that simple, right? That's true, but can you really believe that nobody here will ever betray us? If you start doubting now, you'll never stop. They want you to feel like this. Well, obviously, but... Well, if you look at the events of 1 and 2 together, what that basically means is if you're not smart, just let the smart people do the work and go along with the ride, and you'll eventually make it out. Humans are creatures that betray each other, you know. If they aren't, then... Kazuichi, what does that mean? Oh? Sorry, let me think about it alone. Was Kazuichi betrayed or something? Yeah. But I guess for now, I should just wait until Kazuichi feels comfortable talking to me about it. Oh. After watching Kazuichi leave, I left the area. Broken warhead! A weapon of mass destruction found at the bottom of the ocean. The following words were inscribed on the warhead by a fallen princess. Humans can still live without this. Oh wow, what? That seems like it has some sort of other message. Well, it's broken. Kazuichi can probably fix it. Yep.
Yeah.
Hajime, about that thing from before. Hey, let's go somewhere else. Your room? Your room? The beach! Okay. What are you doing? Can't you see? I'm breathing deeply. I gotta prepare myself for lots of reasons, you know? Alright, I'm ready. Come at me, bro! No, hold on. I don't really understand what's going on at all.
Yeah.
Dumbass! Isn't it obvious? There's only one thing for two men to do when they come to the beach. Is it romantic? What? Huh? What can two men do at the beach? Well, I don't think anyone's around, so... You know what? Two men can do all of these things, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be fist fighting then. Are you talking about a fist fight? Not exactly. You're going to punch yourself. Huh?
お前な。
If you don't, my mind won't be settled. It's like I feel lost or something. You believe in me, but I can't believe in you at all. It's like I betrayed you or something. Kazuichi. Hey, to be honest, I'm wearing contacts. Oh! What is this now? It's not like my hair is this color because I wanted it to look like this. Oh! I wasn't really sure what I wanted, so I just tried a few things and it ended up like this. I was always a weak, cowardly kid. All I ever did was study and tinker with machines. His character design, I'm sure it came before Free, but he looks like that guy from Free. The hair color and the shark-like teeth. You know what I'm talking about. Nin. So I always believed that everyone who talked to me was a nice person. So even if I was betrayed or lied to, I always believed they had a good reason for it. That's what I always believed, all because I was too afraid to admit it. The Kazuichi I know is a confident, happy-go-lucky guy who gets a little carried away sometimes. But maybe he's just been pretending to be like that. Aren't we all? When I was in middle school, there was this guy I thought was my best friend. We always did everything together, and I could tell him about everything. But one day, I let him cheat off my test because he begged me for help. But we got caught. Till the very end, he insisted that I was the one who willingly gave him the answers. But as long as he didn't get punished, I really didn't mind sharing my answers with him at all. But ever since that happened, he kept avoiding me. I wonder why. It's not like I really cared. 'Cause that guy felt guilty. He felt guilty for, like, stabbing you in the back. Yeah!
もしかしてよ。
Yeah, now that I'm older, I feel like I understand him a little. But at the same time, I was fed up with everything, so I decided to just get rid of all of it, including my looks. And when that happened, everyone who used to hang around me started keeping their distance. Ah, 'cause he looks kinda scary now. And punk asses started getting closer to me instead. Since then, I haven't needed to believe in anyone, and I haven't been betrayed. It was really easy. You'd be surprised how much changes when you change your appearance. Hot girls kept coming on to me too, but to tell you the truth, that scared me a little. Kazuichi, I never felt betrayed by you. I was just very hurt that you kept not trusting me. I mean, no? No? Well... But after hearing your reasons, I think it's fine. So how about this? If you ever betray us and make us sad, I'll punch you as hard as I can, got it?
Huh?
Bring it on. I'll make you eat those words. Thanks. Because of you, I understand now. What I really hated all along wasn't being betrayed. I hated myself for being too weak to believe in others.
俺は何があってもおめえを信じる。それがダチってことだからな。
Will you really? Will you really? From now on? Alright, I'll take it.
俺ら全員で必ずここを出ようぜ。
Okay. That kind of makes me wonder about what Kazuichi looked like in middle school and what he looks like now, as in the present day. Because it seems like he's a guy that is willing, or he wants to change his appearance up a lot. So, I wonder. Kazuichi offered his hand and I gripped it firmly. I felt a strong bond. Oh my god. But it'll be different if you act suspicious. Even if you're my friend, I'll doubt you if you're suspicious. Oh, reasonable doubt, okay? Grease monkeying around. Craftwork. Kinda look like swimming trunks. Maybe I'm still thinking about Free. After staring at the sea with Kazuichi and talking about different things, I parted ways with him. I kinda wish I tried pressing the date option to see what he would say. And returned to my cottage.